How the hell did I get to that bolt? Take the whole mast head off? That'd be stupid.
Before we jump right in, I just want to say we're going to be doing these refit videos two ways. The first is going to be vlogs like you're going to see today, where we do it what we finish in a week. It's going to feel a little unended just because it's not going to be like we did with the van where each project is going to be its own video. So we're going to be doing that separately. So because there's a huge amount of time between when we're filming the beginning of a project and the end of a project with this boat refit, you're gonna see things progress week by week. But then once a project is finished, I'm gonna compile a whole project video for that particular video and release that as well. So if you don't wanna miss out on any of those, please hit the subscribe button. It should be somewhere down here. On to the first week. This week, Andy will be removing an old sink Thru-Hull, removing our old radar, removing our standing rigging, and unboxing our new Sailrite sewing machine.
When we originally got this boat, it had a sink and a diesel heater mounted where the original hanging locker was. We never used the diesel heater because it was later found out after it was installed that that type of heater caught a lot of boats on fire. So we didn't want to use it. So we removed that, and earlier, it was about this time last year, I removed all of the sink and stuff like that. So our plan is to convert it back into a hanging locker with some shelves and then an area in the front where we can hang like long things, like equipment to hang some dresses or things like that. But part of that is we need to get rid of the through-hull that was used for the sink because it kind of takes up a lot of space and it's just one more thing that could go wrong. Next project I'm going to work on is pulling the old radar out. It's an old Raytheon. Yeah, before they changed the name to the Raymarine like 15 years ago. It's a Raytheon. Right now, it's probably old enough to register to boat. So yeah, we're going to pull that out, replace it with a new Thru-Hull wireless radar that goes to an iPad or an iPhone. Something you can use down here or up in the cockpit. This gives you a lot more options and gets that big CRT display out of the way. So we got more room here in the cabin and more room by the galley. The mast is already down, so I just need to pull the wire through the mast, unbolt the radar mount from the mast itself, and then pull the wiring out of the hanging locker from over here, out underneath the bunk below me, and then by the panel up there. So I also need to take the bracket off. It's crooked. So now I'm just going to try unbolting this.
Trying, but failing. Tune in next week to see if he actually manages to remove it.
One of the biggest projects we're doing this year is replacing all the standing rigging. Most of it, if not all of it, is original from when the boat was built, so it's due for replacement. And I did see what I thought was a broken strand at one of the turnbuckles, so it's time. We're going to have a rigger make up new wires and with swaged ends rather than doing mechanical fittings. It's just something that we're more comfortable with. It's just paying somebody to take care of it, and then we know there's a good quality, and it wasn't assembled wrong or anything like that. We know it's good and we're good to go. Part of that is I have to bring all the rigging to him, so I got to remove it all from the mast, unbolt all the tangs and spreaders and all that stuff. These spreaders are wood. I rebuilt them a few years ago, so I'll start out with removing the spreaders and the spreader brackets. Also contains attached to the lower shrouds. The shroud's held captive with this screw right here. And it's got these two little ferrules here to keep the spreader tip in position.
These are where the lowers bolt on, just integrated with the spreader brackets. These bolts go all the way through the mast. So this goes through the mast. Pulley rides here. Get the pulley out, I gotta remove this inspection plate. I'm not sure why there's a slit here. I think it's from when that mast hit that bridge.
Yes, we hit a bridge with the mast. And no, it wasn't while the boat was on the water. We were towing the boat and went under a low clearance bridge and the mast happened to hit it. Maybe someday we'll do a video about all our trailering mishaps, but there's a reason we don't tow Ecola anymore.
I want to take this off, this bolt off. I need it. How the hell did I get to that bolt? Take the whole mast head off? That'd be stupid.
And yet, spoiler alert, that's exactly what ended up happening.
I can now get a wrench on the inside, so that's good. I'm glad I removed that plate. I'm not sure if this doesn't look like a tear. It's like it's a saw cut. Don't know if it's original, that they had a little slit there. So I think I gotta make a plate that wraps around the top. I'm gonna pop this off and take it back and use a dye penetrant and make sure there's no cracks. This is our new sewing machine for making all the new canvas this winter.
Do you want to put your Sailrite hat on?
Got my hat on.
Your free hat. Buy a sewing machine, get a free hat.
Oh, it's a free sewing machine. Very expensive.
And a very expensive
We
hat.
got 2 hats.
We did get 2 hats. If you want a video on how to set one of these up, Sailrite makes really great videos about their products. Andy spent the whole night before watching their videos, so he knew what to do. Thanks, Sailrite! And next week, Andy puts holes in the boat and then starts covering them back up again. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming boat refit videos, and we'll see you next week.